yourself walking down the dairy aisle. On your left, rows of colorful tubs of Greek yogurt. Thick, creamy, and marketed as the ultimate healthy snack. On your right, bottles of kefir, less familiar, tangy, almost mysterious, promising probiotic power. Most people grab one and move on, but the truth is, the simple choice between these two foods could shape your digestion, your immunity, and even your long-term health. Today, we're comparing Greek yogurt and kefir side by side. We'll explore their origins, how they're made, what science really says about them, and which one belongs in your fridge. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use them to maximize your health. Welcome back to Health Balance. Popularity and cultural roots. Let's start with context. In the United States, Greek yogurt became a sensation in the late 2000s. Companies like Chobani and Fage pushed it as the protein-packed, guilt-free snack. It was thick, filling, and versatile. You could use it in breakfast bowls, smoothies, or even replace sour cream. Sales skyrocketed, and within a decade, Greek yogurt turned into a billion-dollar industry. Kefir's story is different. It has deep roots in Eastern Europe and the Caucasus Mountains, where families have been fermenting milk with kefir grains for centuries. Instead of marketing hype, kefir spread through tradition. People drank it for digestion, immunity, and even as a natural remedy for fatigue. In Russia, kefir was so valued that it became a staple in hospitals and schools. Only recently has kefir entered American supermarkets. At first glance, it looks like a smoothie, but inside the bottle is something far more complex, a living ecosystem of microbes with potential benefits far beyond yogurt. So, one product rose through marketing power, while the other is rising through scientific validation. Production and what makes them different. Greek yogurt and kefir may sit side by side on the shelf, but the way they're made couldn't be more different. Greek yogurt. Regular yogurt is strained multiple times to remove liquid whey. This concentrates protein and creates that signature creamy texture. That's why a single cup can deliver 15 to 20 grams of protein. Think of it as yogurt on steroids. Thicker, denser, more filling. Kefir. This is a fermented drink made by adding kefir grains. Not actual grains, but a living culture of bacteria and yeast into milk. Over 24 to 48 hours, these microbes transform the milk into a tangy, slightly fizzy beverage with dozens of probiotic strains. Here's the core difference. Greek yogurt equals density, protein concentration. Kefir equals diversity, microbial variety. One focuses on fueling your muscles, the other on nourishing your gut. Now let's talk about gut health, the category where kefir shines brightest. A typical yogurt might have 2 to 5 live cultures, like Lactobacillus bulgaricus or Streptococcus thermophilus. These bacteria support digestion, but their impact is limited. Kefir, in contrast, can contain 30, 40, even 60 different strains of bacteria and yeast. Imagine sending an entire army of diverse helpers into your digestive system. This microbial richness strengthens your microbiome, which is linked to digestion, immune defense, mood regulation, and even skin clarity. Think of your gut like a rainforest. If only 1 or 2 plant species grow there, it's fragile and easily disrupted. But with hundreds of species, it thrives. Kefir works the same way for your microbiome. Diversity builds resilience. Clinical studies show kefir may help restore gut balance after antibiotics, reduce bloating, and improve lactose tolerance. Some research even links it to reduced inflammation markers in the body. For anyone dealing with digestive discomfort, kefir often provides relief where yogurt alone may fall short. Protein, satiety, and weight management. Now let's flip the script. If your priority is protein, Greek yogurt is the star. 1 cup. 15 to 20 grams of protein. That's nearly the same as eating 3 eggs. 1 cup of kefir, around 8 to 9 grams. Not bad, but not enough for athletes or those focused on muscle building. Protein does more than build muscles. It regulates appetite hormones, reduces cravings, and helps maintain a steady metabolism. That's why Greek yogurt became a favorite for weight loss programs. People who swap high-sugar snacks for Greek yogurt often feel fuller for longer and consume fewer calories overall. For satiety and muscle support, Greek yogurt takes the win. But health is more than protein and probiotics. Let's talk micronutrients and bone strength. Greek yogurt, rich in vitamin B12, which keeps your energy up and supports red blood cell formation. It also provides riboflavin, vitamin B2 for metabolism, and selenium, a powerful antioxidant. Kefir, often higher in calcium and vitamin D, especially in the US, where dairy is fortified. Both are critical for bone density and preventing osteoporosis. In fact, studies show that people who consume fermented dairy regularly, including both yogurt and kefir, have stronger bones and lower fracture risk, particularly in women. The bottom line? Yogurt powers your metabolism. Kefir strengthens your bones. Lactose and digestibility. Lactose intolerance affects nearly 70% of the global population to some degree. The good news is that both foods are easier to digest than plain milk. In Greek yogurt, much of the lactose is removed through straining. In kefir, bacteria and yeast break down up to 99% of lactose, making it tolerable even for many who can't drink milk at all. For those with digestive sensitivity, kefir is usually the safest place to start. Beyond nutrition, immune system, and skin health. Here's where kefir surprises people. Probiotics don't just work in your gut, they influence your entire body. Some strains in kefir stimulate immune cells, helping your body respond better to infections. Some others produce compounds linked to skin clarity, supporting what researchers call the gut-skin axis. Greek yogurt supports immunity, too, but its effect is smaller because its microbial range is narrower. That's why kefir is often compared to kombucha or kimchi. Not just food, but functional nutrition. Myth busting. Time to clear up some myths. Kefir is just liquid yogurt. Wrong. It's fermented with both bacteria and yeast, making it far more diverse. All dairy fat is harmful. Outdated. New research shows moderate full-fat dairy is not linked to higher heart disease risk. In fact, dairy fat helps absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K. More probiotics always equal better health. Not true. Variety and strain specificity matter more. Too many at once can even upset sensitive stomachs. Fermented dairy is a modern fad. False. Kefir and yogurt have been consumed for centuries in cultures across the globe. Practical uses and recipes. How can you use each in daily life? Greek yogurt. Perfect for breakfast bowls with oats, fruit, and nuts. Works as a base for smoothies, salad dressings, or even as a healthier swap for sour cream. Kefir. Best as a drink on its own, but also great blended into smoothies, mixed with fruit, or poured over granola. Some people even use it as a base for salad dressings or cold soups. Pro tip. Start your day with Greek yogurt for sustained energy, then enjoy kefir in the afternoon as a refreshing probiotic boost. So, let's settle the debate. For gut health and immunity, kefir is the champion. For protein and satiety, Greek yogurt takes the crown. For bone health, both have unique advantages. The smartest strategy isn't choosing one, it's combining them. Together, they cover nearly every angle of health. So, what about you? Are you team yogurt, team kefir, or team both? Tell us in the comments. Stay healthy, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.
Did you enjoy the video? Subscribe to our channel, Health and Wellness for All, for more tips and information. See you soon.